Hey guys, it's Ian Miles here. So look, the other day I found myself watching this talk show, right? And the men were complaining about how hard it is to impress women these days. Now, a lot of them blamed Hollywood, okay, for setting the standards far too high. And they were saying how, look, nowadays women want a guy with abs, you know, driving a nice car and someone who's fashion savvy. So I got really curious, okay, because I always think that it is easy to get and to impress women nowadays. Now, women are the same, and look, even though a few of dynamics of life have changed over the years, women haven't. So we're slowly losing those ancient fundamental skills that were passed down from father to son and father to son to really enable us to impress and to get women. Now, flirting is one of the most powerful strategies that we can use to bring down kind of a woman's defense walls and make that lasting impression. However, look, you cannot master flirtation fully and you cannot harness its power if you haven't mastered that art of communication. Now, we know that communication with women is different from the way in which we communicate with our boys. Womanese, as it's sometimes called, is a complicated language to learn, let alone to understand. Well, look, I agree, and understanding women is one thing, but when you know where the magic is, all women will feel like you understand them. Now, there is a certain hack that can help you becoming, appealing and irresistible to all women. But look, have you even considered the following? Ask yourself the following questions. Did you know that you can make a woman crave for you by a few minutes of even talking to her? How amazing would it feel if you could take that girl home, the girl of your dreams? How motivated will you be if you were sure that you could get any woman? Well guys, girls do just want to have fun, but I will show you how to be part of the fun that they want. Okay, so look, I have a big announcement for you today. I'm going to be launching an exclusive free live webinar in a few weeks' time on the most effective methods to flirt with girls. Now, basically, mastering the art of flirtation and communication with women. So guys, if you want to sign up, then I'd highly encourage you to click on that link, okay? Click on the link in the video's description right down below, as it will take you to the webinar's registration page. So during the webinar, look, we will be looking at different angles that you can take to speak to a woman that will really guarantee that you have her attention and more than just her phone number. You see, women are different, but there are more flirting styles in the world that we can handle. I mean, I've been studying the female psychology and the evolution of dating for many, many years. And I've discovered that men are not dominating that dating scene like they used to, okay? Now, we are losing that spark that we have as men that made women overlook everything and elope with us. So look, I made it my mission to teach men how to really, repossess that spark and get the women that they want. So over the years, I have trained thousands of men and we have thousands of success stories. Now, their success is the reason that I continue to do what I do. So last month, I hosted a webinar, but look, unfortunately, as there was so much interest, we couldn't get everyone in. And the guys that registered were more than we'd even planned for. So look, if I were you, I would get on board as soon as you can, okay, by clicking on that link in the video's description box right down below. Now, the most fulfilling part of my job is the success that men actually get. Now, guys come to me completely green in flirting and in chatting up women, and soon after we complete a course together, they become like a dating machine. Now, they're able to get women, any women that they want, and they know how to really take advantage of those loopholes in dating. So I will tell you all about this at the exclusive webinar. So don't forget though that there will definitely be a limited number of spaces available, okay? And the registration will be ongoing, but it will be on a first come, first served basis. So really start by signing up now if you haven't done so already. Also, look, the webinar will be completely free of charge. I've actually been flooded with really great emails from guys who attended my last webinar, and I sometimes get the feeling that I will be out of work soon if all these guys are really mastering communication and flirtation with the opposite sex. You see, flirtation has a way to make our lives easy, and women like to be around men that make them feel unique and make them feel good about themselves. Now, flirtation can be a very delicate technique to use, but it is very effective if you have mastered it. Now, you can quickly spiral down an awkward conversation when you use flirting techniques so they don't backfire. Okay, so the aim of the webinar is to make sure that you know which flirtation technique to use and when to use it, when to launch it. However, look, even the experienced, they sometimes slip, and we have to have a contingency plan for that. So look, you'll get to learn and you'll get to understand how to really bounce and how to really bounce back if a flirtation really goes, out of control and backfires. So what do women look for in a conversation? How do you keep your conversation spicy and exciting? When do you pull out of a conversation? Now look, communication is vital when it comes to impressing and getting women. And the trick that most men don't understand is that, you can have a really fascinating conversation by really talking less. Well, look, I'm not going to spill all the juice right here. So sign up to the free webinar, okay? And then you'll understand much more about these techniques and secrets. Now, it is ancient and our great grandfathers had mastered it. That is why, look, they never struggled with getting and with keeping women. And look, when you look at communication with women, when you look at it as an art, you'll find that it's actually really easy to talk to women. So during the webinar, we're going to look at various different aspects of communication that can really enhance that compliance and that attraction. Now, for example, the art of storytelling comes in when you really want to break those barriers or when you want to eliminate the boredom in a conversation. So the aim of the webinar will not be highlighting these skills, but really helping you master them and understand them. Now, one thing that I can guarantee you is that your success with women will not be the same after the webinar. Okay, and I will also have a live chat open, and I'm gonna have a special live Q&A session right at the end, okay, where you're gonna get to talk to me in person. So bring all the questions that you have about mastering the art of flirtation and communication. And if you have a challenge with getting women, then we are at the right place where, guys can take care of guys, brothers can take care of brothers. So bring your issues with you and I will show you a path that will get to where you want in dating. And look, there is nothing impossible when it comes to, getting women. I will prove that to you. Okay, so don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. Sign up for free by clicking on that link, clicking on the link in the video's description right down below, and get the women that you want for free. And I will see you soon.